What's up guys, it's Brand here from Bloody Breakdown, and today we had some really big news in the form of a Child's Play reboot update. It's really the only question, well maybe I shouldn't say only question, this movie's littered with questions, but it's the question. It's the question that everyone's been wanting to know the answer to ever since the concept for a Child's Play reboot, remake, what have you, was put onto the table. Specifically by MGM, and that question is, who would voice the iconic character of Chucky? Who would take, because this is a reboot and they weren't interested in casting Brad Dourif, and even if they were, the beef, so to speak, between MGM and Mancini and his people, it just doesn't seem very likely. So there has been a new Charles Lee Ray. Well, I guess you really can't even say he's Charles Lee Ray anymore, considering the differential of how the dog comes to be, self-aware and things like that. A new Chucky, a voice of Chucky, has been cast, and that person is none other than Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill. Now, I am one of the people who had a lot of doubt when this reboot was first announced, and I will say that there have been things along the way, like the AI concept, that where I didn't just write them off because they could potentially lead to some interesting things in the film. It just didn't feel like Chucky to me. On the flip hand, there's been a lot of things that I thought that, hey, this movie may actually do better than the original 1988 film. With that said, I honestly felt like I should keep my mouth shut when they announce who is going to be voicing Chucky, because I knew I would hate it. The same way I hated Robert Englund's replacement in the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot from 2010. I felt like I was going to hate this no matter what. And interestingly enough, a cool little tie-in here, since we're talking horror, Robert Englund, Mark Hamill. I don't know how many people know this, but Robert Englund actually played a role in getting Mark Hamill his role as Luke Skywalker in the original Star Wars film back in '77 or so. So interesting little bleeding over here as far as the horror community is concerned. But I thought I would hate Mark. I thought I would hate anyone who's doing this voice other than Brad Dourif, because he is Chucky. But I gotta tell you, I've not heard a single thing, him in character, Hamill I speak of, as Chucky. And I've heard the announcement, and my initial reaction was, I'm not mad about this at all. I thought I was gonna be one of those stingy little salty fanboys about this, but this is a good pick, I believe. I mean, the guy's got a lot of back experience with, doing voice work. I mean, he's probably the most famous animated Joker, the voice in the history of Batman, honestly. Going back to the old cartoon show that I used to watch as a kid, I know a lot of you probably did as well. Even some of his voice work in Batman video games and things of that nature. So he's done a lot of voice work. This is not anything that's going to be new to him. And I think that Mark Hamill could pull off a good Chucky. Familiar enough to Brad Dourif, but different enough to be his own. And I kind of hope that's where they go with it. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below on this pretty historic, I'm such a horror nerd, pretty epic event news-wise as far as this announcement on who's going to be voicing Chucky in the reboot. So it's Mark Hamill, it's Luke Skywalker, it's the animated Joker. I think that a lot of us fanboys already appreciate Mark Hamill. So maybe we won't get the backlash that I thought I would be dealing out. I thought a lot of other people would be. But like I said, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think is Mark Hamill being cast as the voice of Chucky for the upcoming Child's Play reboot. That's June 21st of this year, just 2 days before my birthday. So I think I know how I'll be celebrating this year. Also guys, if you would, while you're down there leaving me your thoughts and comments in that section, also leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and ring that bell next door if you're new here to never miss another upload from Bloody Breakdown, and also click the description section where if you'll just hit show more, you'll unveil a litany of links to follow, friend, like, and share us all over social media. And there's also a couple of ways to support Bloody Breakdown. But I'll let a much better man than I tell you about that. Spoiler alert, it's me. If you enjoy my content and want to support Bloody Breakdown, here are a few ways you can do so. Become a patron of the channel at the Patreon link below. You can make a one-time or a monthly contribution. Simply select a tier of $1, $5, or $10 and unlock the perks that come with your tier of choice. Perks range from early access of videos to your name in the credits listed as a producer. Check out our Amazon wish list with tech items that could go a long way in improving the overall quality of the channel and the podcast. Install Honey. Honey is a free web browser extension that automatically finds and applies coupon codes at checkout for over 30,000 shopping sites, saving you money and coupon searching time. It only takes 2 clicks to install, and using my link in the description section below helps to support Bloody Breakdown. Some damn fine shilling there, me. And with that said, I'm Bram from Bloody Breakdown, and we'll catch you next time.